Alright, got my coffee, got my NES controller, got the will, which is the most important thing. Welcome to my day one on my speedrunning journey. So, a little bit of background. What speedrunning is basically just trying to beat video games as quickly as possible. And there's a whole big community around it. I got introduced to it like many others via the Games Done Quick marathons, which are speedrunning, week-long speedrunning marathons for charity. Awesome Games Done Quick, Summer Games Done Quick. Definitely check them out if you haven't. They happen twice a year, although there are other ones that happen as well that aren't quite as big. Some of them like focused around specific types of games, like RPGs. So, I thought I'd give it a shot myself, because it seems like a lot of fun. It seems like a very rewarding thing. Oh, that reminds me. I don't need it yet. It doesn't matter. I was going to say, I need to download the timing program, but not yet, because we're not actually doing runs today, so we're practicing. And there's going to be a lot of practicing before we can actually get a submittable run. This is my first time trying anything like this, and I don't know a lot about it. So it's kind of hard for me to give estimates on like when I'll actually be making runs. I figure it'll take me at the very least like 12 hours maybe before I can even, you know, make it through the game in a speedy fashion. But, you know, it could be 100 hours before I even get to that point. Who knows? But I want to give it at least 12 before I quit, basically. I don't think I will quit at 12, but I'm not going to quit before that point. That's kind of the basic idea. So I'm playing this on PC on an emulator. I do own the game, but I don't have a video capture device, so I can't stream from my NES to my computer. And I want to stream these, I want to record these, sort of this journey, if you will, and share it all with you, because I think it'll be a good time. There will be a lot of frustration, a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears. But I am playing on PC, I am playing with the emulator. However, I am playing with an NES controller to help build that muscle memory. I bought a NES to USB cable, so it allows me to plug it into my computer, and it seems to be pretty responsive. Seems to be pretty great, actually. Oh, select my turtle auto mode. I don't know how I actually did that. I just like rocking the D-pad, and now I'm in auto mode and I don't know how to get out of it. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. No, it's not it. So what happens if I start this in auto mode? That's an interesting question. Does he just go on his own? No, he doesn't. Huh. I don't know what auto mode is. So let's reset. My first reset. Right, this is on top. Yeah, we need to minimize you. Bring the emulator up here. Why isn't it showing there? There we go. Alright, reset. Hard reset. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project for the NES. I like this game quite a bit. I always have. It's one of my favorite beat-em-ups. How did I do that? Huh. Yeah, it just kind of rocking the D-pad. I have no idea what that means. I'll have to look that up. That's interesting. Okay. So this game is pretty awesome for a number of reasons. Obviously, it's Ninja Turtles, so that certainly increases its awesome factor on its own. But it's just a fun game. It's just a fun game in general. And it's interesting because you have a few moves at your disposal. This move is the one you'll be seeing the most, or the second most. And it's this flip thing. It kills most foot soldiers in one hit. You can also just stab them. It takes 2 hits for the purple foot soldiers. I don't know the health of any of these enemies or anything like that. I need to do some research. I'm sure it's out there on the web somewhere. I know I looked at game FAQs and they had a boss HP as well as a how much damage each of the turtles' attacks did. So that's something I need to look into. But what's great about this game is the special, which I had a little trouble doing there. There we go. You gotta rock your thumb between A and B to get that to work. So you jump and then you hit B. Now, what's interesting about that is you can do it immediately, but you can also sort of buffer it and stagger it and change your Y-axis, I guess it would be, your vertical axis on when it comes out. But you yourself, I think, still stay on the same when you come back through. So we'll see if we can see that. So I'm down at the bottom of the screen now. But if I jump and do it, if I can get away from these guys, like that, you'll notice I went higher. Yep, much higher. And I sort of continued downwards until I got back to my plane. So that's going to be super useful, keeping us safe against bosses, and also hitting some bosses like the boss at the end of stage 2 that we couldn't normally hit with our special. So specials do a tremendous amount of damage. They kill almost, well, everything I think except bosses with 1 hit. And it's a fairly these type of specials are not unique in beat 'em ups themselves, but they are unique in this, in that they cost a point of health to use, but you can continue to use them even once you have no health left, and that is a huge thing. So basically, once you get down to 1 health, you just go for broke, and I'll probably be using that much more even before that point, just to sort of speed this thing up. So right now I'm just trying to get familiar with the controls, to learn all the enemy spawns, basically develop that muscle memory so I know the game almost blindfolded. I believe all the enemy spawns in this are set, although it's possible that they spawn off screen and they might move a little before they get on screen, but their off screen spawns are set. Now, I forget what the world record for this is off the top of my head. I should have really written that down. But we're not going for world records. At least not at this point. Right now, I just kind of want to get a run that I'm happy with. And just sort of start doing this casually. I think it'll be a really interesting way to play games that I sort of grew up with. Sort of master them. It'd be a fun challenge. It'll be very interesting. And a few of the games I want to run don't actually have world records or any submitted runs that I can find. So there will be a discovery process with those. And hopefully we'll get some speedrunners that have more talent than I do interested in running those. And that'll be really interesting. So I've got to really get that special down. It's been a bit since I've used an NES controller. Obviously I grew up with the NES, so a lot then, but you know, for the last few years, somewhat infrequent. Now this stage has a ton of lag on it, and when I watched the world record run of this, or maybe it was the task run, or maybe both, it was really interesting actually, because he died during these automated parts. I don't think it was this one. Yeah, no, maybe it was. So his sprite wasn't on screen, and it sped things up actually quite a bit. He also utilized turtle switching. Each turtle has, you know, their own unique characteristics. And in terms of their special and maybe their regular attack damage as well. I don't think so, actually. I think it's just their special, and I think they all have the same reach as well in this one, unlike in the first Turtles game. Yeah, this is the part that he was dead on, so he didn't have to deal with any of this stuff, and also it sped up things considerably. Should be down at the bottom of the screen. Or dead. Oop, that looked a little high. So he would use different turtles in different situations, basically. Raph, though, his special is just amazing in single player. It just goes, it's a Psycho Crusher, right? And it goes halfway across the screen. That has the most range by far of any of the turtle specials. And, you know, it does enough damage to kill all your basic enemies. See, normally you can't hit those with your special when they're up in the air like that, but if you stagger it, you can. So it took me 2 hits to kill those, but I think Donatello can kill them in 1. We don't have to kill that, but we do have to kill these dudes. And I think that they stood here. Again, you know, you're going to see really sloppy play. This is my first time, you know, really trying to beat this game, and, or I should say, speedrunning this game. And the last time I played it, I couldn't beat it. So, it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a process. Right now, I think we can do this, that, back and forth. We really got to get that motion, right? We got to be able to hit that every time on command, at the height that we want to. It's going to be very important. That's okay, we're safe here. Nice. So right now the goal is to just be able to beat the game consistently. You know, while trying to be fast about it. And in that process, you know, playing through the game hundreds of times, we'll remember all these enemy spawns, we'll get the muscle memory down, and then we can really start to make some proper runs. You know, we've got to learn where to position ourselves once we kill the last enemy. That allows us to scroll the screen, so we're in the most... Oh, hey! Nice. I can't see who's doing the donation stuff. Let me scroll down a bit. Hey, Deanie baby, welcome. It's a little later for you over there in the UK. Thanks for joining me. We're trying to speedrun TMNT 3. This is our very, very first attempt at any sort of speedrunning, so it is going to be sloppy as hell. Yeah, I should probably keep hitting him there. We can actually... Okay, 10 a.m. Nice. It's 5 a.m. here, so I try to do my streaming before work from 5 to 6:30. All right, so we're gonna have to play that stage again. No big deal. We'll have to play these stages hundreds of times. So I'm interested in speedrunning this. There's also a game by Eidos for the PS1 using the Tomb Raider engine called Ninja Legend of Darkness. It's going great. Yeah, I'm really excited to start this sort of speedrunning journey. To get, you know, really good at these games that I loved as a kid and beat them as fast as possible. My daughter's birthday is in 2 days, so she'll be 3 years old. That's very exciting. Whoa. My semester on the teaching side is about halfway done. So can't wait for Christmas break for that. How are you doing, Dean? What are you going to be streaming today? I saw you were streaming Dark Souls, I think? Or Dark Souls 2? I need to see when I can spawn that second gunner so it's a bit safer for me so he doesn't hit it. Come on now. Yeah, that's a problem. I need to figure out why sometimes that throw doesn't kill them either. It's supposed to kill them in one hit, but sometimes they just kind of flinch at it. It doesn't do any damage. In 2-player, I know that happens if you both try to do that move at the same time. Within like the same, I think 5 frames or something like that. Neither of you do damage, but I don't know why it happens in 1 player. Doggone it. Bayonetta or Bioshock? Nice. I never played Bayonetta, but I certainly want to someday. Have you played Bioshock before? Now if we time this right, now, I don't think we could do our special into him while he's in that corner. I think we're just going to take damage and get knocked back. So it might be better to use Donnie. Okay. Well, Bioshock is much easier than Resident Evil 4, so I think you'll have a much easier time than you did with RE4. Although it was fun to watch you struggle, I have to admit. Because there's no real dying or game overs in Bioshock. You just go back to like a checkpoint kind of thing. A lot of creative ways to use your powers and kill the enemies and so on and so forth. Which makes it pretty interesting. These guys do a ton of damage and take a ton of damage. Fortunately, specials kill everything. Oh dear. Okay. Forgot he spawned there. You're invincible during your specials, so I'll try to use that to avoid hits I would otherwise take. Because taking 1 point of damage is better than taking more than 1. However much each of these dudes do. I love that shadow also. Just that like puke or diarrhea colored spot underneath you and the foot soldiers. Oh, that's a problem. Sinister1, who's a speedrunner of TMNT 4, Punch-Out, Batman NES, Ninja Gaiden, does a few other things as well. He did a great video on like how to speedrun TMNT 4, which is really insightful. Anyone that is interested in getting into speedrunning, I highly recommend looking at that. He sort of shows you all the things you need to be thinking about during a speedrun, and also, in particular, you know, all the tricks, the tips and tricks to do. Come on. Nope. Don's got quite a bit of downtime after his special. Leo can just do it for days. Days! Hey man, you know, don't worry about it. Like, I gave it for you. And I'm glad. You're the first donation, so it works. I got the sound, it shows up, so that's great. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the host. Absolutely, that's super exciting. And yeah, have a great day, man. I hope to catch your stream a little later. if work isn't too busy. Come on, Leo. PJ Desari, I think is his name. PJ Dice ARE on Twitch. He's the guy that got me interested in speedrunning. In particular. I loved his runs on AGDQ. I follow him on Twitch. Him and Mecha Richter ran this game co-op, and that just looked like a ton of fun. So I was like, yep, that's the one I need to start with, because I had this game as a kid. I loved it. Oh, come on now. Yeah. These guys are just the gatekeepers, just having none of it. They outrange my special. I'm gonna have to come at him from another plane, I guess. There we go. That's just ridiculous. Oh man, yeah, the tip of my swords are not hitting these guys. I wish there was a way to, and if there is, and if someone knows, let me know how to see like the hitboxes and hurt boxes in an emulator, or just somehow be able to do it. I'll probably just pick it up on my own as time goes by, but that would be something that's super useful to know. So once he starts throwing that ball, he cannot actually hit you. Well, the ball can hit you. His sprite does not hit you, though, which is important to know. Me talking while doing this is not helping. I should say it's not making me do well, but I certainly want to get to the point where I can talk and do this. Like I said, almost do it blindfolded. But I got a few other things planned. Like I said, I stream from 5 to 6:30 a.m. on weekdays. There's a few bonus streams here and there when I have time. But it won't just be this. It'll be a lot of this, because I do want to take it seriously. Come on. I really got to get that motion, that rolling across the controller, to be able to hit that. Because if you hit it too late, then you do a dive kick. If you hit B too early, then you just poke. And either way leads to death if you're expecting to do the special. So, what was I saying? Right. It's not just going to be this. I do have some other plans this weekend. Sunday, I'm not sure what time yet, but I'm planning on running a Base Wars for the NES tournament. And that is an awesome baseball game for the NES. But it stars robots instead of people. And so that's pretty awesome. You can actually upgrade your teams and put them with different weapons. And that's important because when you go to tag someone out at base, it goes into this fighting game thing. And the closer you get to the base, the more health you have. So if someone like tags you out right when you're leaving, you have almost no chance. But it's a sort of rudimentary fighting game that's kind of interesting, and it's just hilarious to watch. So it's going to be a CPU versus CPU tournament, where the computer plays itself. And I've made 4 custom teams, I think, each one representing a game that I want to play next, sort of my Steam backlog, if you will. I've got Valkyria Chronicles in there. Alright, come on, Slash. Nope. He's having none of it. Valkyria Chronicles, Hitman Blood Money, Darkness 2, and Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Come on. So I should just be able to do that all day. Maybe I need to not rock the thumb and instead use 2 fingers. That seems to be working much better, actually. Pizza! So whichever team wins that double elimination tournament is the game I'll play next, in addition to this. And then once I get happy with this speedrun, the next games I plan on tackling are Ninja Shadow of Darkness for PS1 by Eidos, which is on the Tomb Raider engine. And I was thinking of trying Threads of Fate for the PS1, which is a Squaresoft action RPG. Ninja Shadows of Darkness, as far as I can tell, has no speedruns out there whatsoever. No one talks about that game, no one knows about that game. So that'll be a challenge, trying to figure out the various quick strategies and such. This game, on the other hand, has, you know, world record run, a task run, some strategies out there. You know, people like this game, people play this game. Threads of Fate, I could only find one person that was speedrunning it, and he did it in like 3 hours something. For Mint, I think. Alright, we got it. Gotta be able to get that special down. It's not even glowing yet. There we go. Alright, let's, Mikey's got the best special. Don is a baddie, though. Don will just wreck him if I can get over here. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't seem to be on the same level, but he could kick me from up there. I was hoping I could stay low, get him locked a few tiles above me, and do that, that like buffering thing I was talking about earlier, to be able to hit him while he's high while keeping myself safe. So I am playing this on an emulator with a USB attachment for this NES controller. So I'm not sure if it's just me sucking that I am having so much trouble with the specials, or if it's lag based on the setup I have. I'll have to try it on the direct NES later tonight and see if I'm having the same sort of trouble. If so, then that'll be a problem, because I want to stream this. I want you guys to sort of be on my journey with me as I try this whole speedrunning thing, and maybe we can all learn some things along the way if anyone is interested in trying this. But I can't do that on the NES right now because I do not have a video capture card. That's what the donation goal is up there for right now. To try and afford one of those so I can play directly on the consoles and stream it. Because if I ever get to the point where I'm actually submitting speedruns, and not necessarily world records, but just, you know, submitting them, there are leaderboards out there on speedrunners.com, I think, where anyone can submit a time, and you just get put on a leaderboard with your time. It's pretty sweet. So you don't just have to go for world record runs, you know, you can... It's mainly about challenging yourself. Alright, we got guys jumping through the glass, I think. Yep. Nice. That's the kind of position we want. Come on, group them together. Oh, that guy up there's stuck. He's gonna kill me too. It's the stupid looking ones that are the most dangerous, because they're unpredictable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! It's alright, we wanted Raph anyway. Alright, Psycho Crusher. Too slow, too slow. Yeah, having this 2-finger set up here, which sounds dirty, is working much better than rolling the thumb. A little more tactile control, I guess. This game's just great, though. I mean, besides the slowdowns and the sprite flickering, this really put the NES through its paces. It was a late NES game, came out like '92, I think, in the US, so super late. And yeah, it's really putting the NES to its limits. But it's great. It plays great. The music is awesome. It's not based on an arcade game. It's its own design. Yeah, you can already see the slowdown happening. There we go. should have... Yeah. I should wait for all of them to come down there, I think. And to group up before I start trying to tackle them. I was smart today. I put some coffee in a thermos so I don't have to go upstairs. I'll check something real quick here. Oh, pause. Okay. Woo! I thought death was imminent. Just want to check something real quick. I thought death... Alright, cool. Yeah, everything seems cool. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, look at that guy. He just has no idea what's going on. We're going to get to the point where we start naming some of these dudes, I think. That's what we want to do, right? We just want to zip back and forth, you know, ninja style, if you will, just owning dudes, not stepping into manholes, just wrecking dudes, knowing where they're going to pop up, knowing how they react, never, ever, ever missing a special input when we mean to do one. So yeah, if we had Leo right here, I think we could hit them all 3 in 1. But we don't, so we have to take things a bit slower. In fact, it might even be better to use Leon for Leon. I've been playing too much Resident Evil 4. Leo for this level, because a lot of them seem to spread out sort of vertically like that. No reason to use specials there. Just hit them while they pop out. I'm thinking maybe we could save a lot of time. And there's no boss, well, I was gonna say that there's no boss directly at the end of this level, but you basically just go down into the sewers and there's the boss, I think. I wonder if he would be easier with Leo as well. In fact, let's go ahead and change to Leo. Let's see. See what's up. Oh, nice, okay. Yeah, his special lasts forever. It doesn't have the range that you think it does, though. The very tips of his swords do not hit. Pew. That was the best thing when I was a kid. It's still the best thing now. Yeah, I should have been in the center of those. I probably could have hit them all. Ugh. These sewers. The worst. Come on now. Get over here. Yeah, Raph would have been better there. Ugh. Who knows who would be better here? These guys are the worst. Ugh. Should have done that a few frames earlier. Alright, just stay here, let him come. Alright, we're in panic mode, or go for broke mode, because the special takes a point of health, but once you're at 1 point of health you can still use it anyway, so no reason to not just spam it, unless it's going to put you in danger, because he does have a bit of recovery time on his special. Yeah, these guys. I have no idea what that attack is. It's not like a dive kick, it's like a dive punch, I guess, or a dive headbutt. Hard to say. Nice. Yeah, his special just lasts forever. So we got an hour left. If the speedrun takes like 30 minutes and something, there's no way we're going to be beating this today. But that is sort of the first goal, is to be able to beat this game consistently within 90 minutes, within streaming time, and then we will shave off from there. World record is a bit too much to hope for, certainly at this point, but I would like to get it like sub an hour. Maybe even around the 45-minute mark would be amazing. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. Right now, you know, after playing this for the 1000th time, I might not be as excited, but I might be. Like, it's just a challenge, right? We don't have challenges in video games anymore. So we gotta go and find old ones or make our own. Oh, come on now. Missed. Yeah. This is why Raft Special is king. It's too bad you can't knock those stars back to them. Raph is king! Come on, group them up, group them up. Alright, first boss, Mole Man. Not quite yet. I loved the Turtles when I was a kid, obviously. I never read the comics though, I just watched the TV show and the movies. So I don't actually know what this guy's name is. I'm just gonna call him Dig Dug. Okay, let me group these. I should start on the left side. Why are you down there? Yeah. Shouldn't have wasted that. Alright, so this should be boss time. We die here, we start back at the beginning, but that's fine. Need a lot of practice. A lot of practice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Alright, back to the beginning. We got this. Cowabunga. Yeah, 92, I was right. Alright, stretching out, cracking the neck. I already remember where those spawns are a little bit. Come on. I tried to do the rolling thumb again. These guys. Pocket sand, just all day. They know what works. The ultimate weapon. Boom. His attack is just so broken. Line him up. Kind of. Doing much better already. Of course, I'm not talking as much. That's probably got something to do with it. Gotta go for broke. 1 hit point. No reason not to. Special's faster anyway. Faster movement. Missed them both. There we go. Do. This game does look great for an NES game. It really does. There we go. Yeah. Don't get 3 kills like that very often with Raft Special. It's common with Leos. Leo. Oh. All right, Shinobi. You gave us our first death. We'll take it out on your brethren. Oh, thought I started to the right enough to hit him. Boop. So if you throw one into the other, it just takes 1 poke. Throwing like this should kill them in 1 hit, but sometimes it's what PJ calls a fake toss. Where multiplayer, it just does no damage. It happens a lot more in 2-player. If you both try to do it at the same time, it'll happen every time. Single player, I have no idea why it happens. Can't tell you. Makes no sense. There we go. Once we get sort of the muscle memory down and learn some of these spawns, we'll load up like the tasks in the world record run and see if there's anything we can learn from them besides, you know, don't suck, which is something that will take me a bit to learn. Let's switch to Leo, I think. Yeah, see how high we can delay that? We can jump like, I don't know, 3 or 4 tiers up before we actually input the attack for the special. Plus, you know, gotta be Leo because camouflage surfboard. Very important. Now, ideally, we wouldn't have died at him. Although, it might refill your health anyway. I don't think it does, though, between stages. But we would have not wanted to die at him and then die at a very specific point in this level where it's just sort of an auto-scroller, and there's just dudes flipping at you and mines and such. Come on. Come on now! Because there's a ton of slowdown in that section. This isn't it because this isn't long enough, but even here, you will be able to see some of that slowdown. Right here, in particular. Just terrible. So much slowdown. Then we got these mines coming up pretty shortly. In fact, it might be... No, not yet, because we do actually have to kill these dudes, I think. Yeah. I think. I'm not sure, but the world record and the task both die somewhere in here. To keep your sprite off screen so there's not as much lag. And that saves a ton of time, actually. Yeah, I think it was like right after we killed those last 3 foot soldiers. Because now it's just kind of this for a bit. And, yep, still auto-scroller, auto-scroller. Now we're back? Yeah, now we're back. Nice! That's what we want to see every time. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. See, 1 hit with Leo's special. See how high we can get? You're only supposed to be able to hit them with Mike's special, but if you delay it like that, then you can gain vertical and hit them with anyone's special. Doing much better already. We don't actually have to kill that. Ah, we're dead. Let's go back to Raph. Oops. Shaking my head. You can't see it. It's happening. I haven't decided if I want to get the webcam back up yet, because I do this before work, so I kind of wake up, fix a cup of coffee, throw some shorts and a shirt on, and just kind of go at it. So I have a webcam set up, and I even have a green screen. Not up right now, but I do have one. But I don't know if you guys want to see that or not. Now that I've got longer hair, it's tough to just wake up and be ready to go as far as the hair goes. No one wants to see my face anyway. Alright. Do we have to kill that? No. Okay, we don't have to kill the gun. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know who I'm rooting for the Base Wars tournament. I'm interested in playing all of them. Valkyria Chronicles, I started on the PS3. I never finished it, not because I didn't like the game, I loved the game, but we sort of reorganized things in the living room and packed the PS3 away. So now I have it for Steam, so I would love to finish that, although that is certainly the longest game on the list. I think Darkness 2 is the shortest. Ah! Crucido! Bow, bow. Get more coffee. Coffee's getting cold, but my will to play is not. We don't actually have to hit that. Or that. Should be able to stand just behind the gun. Should be able to stand just behind... Wait a second now. I know you can stand here somewhere. There we go. Flip those guys as they jump over you and avoid both guns. Alright, this is... Might as well hit these. I don't know if we have to, but it's just too much screen spread. Poke. I love how it's just like a poke. It's great. And they explode. It's also great. I don't think the foot soldiers, certainly in the movies, they were humans. And I believe in the comic they were humans as well, so just to make them a little more kid-friendly, I guess, they made them into robots. It's like, who's building these robots? Is it Baxter Stockman? Like, I don't think Shredder's doing it. I guess it's Krang. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, I need to be on the... I don't know where I need to be on that to be able to hit them all as they come out. I guess on the lower right, but yeah, he jumps all the way over there. And they won't spawn until I get across the middle part of the screen. Ugh. Let's do Donnie for this boss. Alright, come on now. Boom, boom. Every time, every time, every time. Yeah, that's not where he wants to be. That is not where he wants to be. Ah, almost got him before he got the pipe. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Destroyed, son. Yeah, Don is definitely MVP of that fight. You can skip all these cutscenes. Maybe, except this one, I guess. I lied. Don't listen to anything I say. It's just all lies. All lies. Excuse me. Still got like a sinus cold thing going on. Just sort of the very remnants of it. It's very annoying. I think the sinus strain is giving me acid indigestion too. Not that you guys want to hear that. Just glad my daughter's over it. She wasn't sleeping. She doesn't sleep, I don't sleep. And I don't know about you, but sleeping is one of the things I'm best at. Oh, come on. No. Gotta be lower screen when he's here. That was just disgraceful. I didn't take any hits the last time I was through this level. Man, for some reason, looking at this NES water reminded me of Skyhawk for the NES, which was a vertical shmup. The water in that just would give you seizures, man. So hard to look at. A good game, but at that water level. Alright, who do we want to be? I think we still want to be Donnie. probably isn't fastest, because Raph is just amazing. But I don't think there's a lot of... Although Slash with Donnie might be a little tricky because he moves around so much and Raph can chase him a lot easier. But Donnie does do way more damage. Just swings so fast. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I mean, that's not like world record or anything, but we hit him fairly fast. I also like how it visibly draws in the game as you walk along to the right. It does that on the NES as well. And actually, the way I have it set up, I have Nestopia, which is the emulator I'm using, on like the left side of the screen, and then I have my stream like behind it, so I can see the top of it in case anyone donates. Deanie Baby, thank you so much. And I can see the chat as well. For RE4, I was just playing off OBS, off the preview mode. I didn't notice any lag, but I don't want to take any chances with this emulator because I need to be quite precise in some of these attacks. Alright, almost boss time. We got the real bosses right here, though. Yep. Every time. Leo could have taken them all out. Yeah, these guys are no fun either. Alright, that should be boss. Alright. Come on, Bebop. It's not. Ah. Yeah, he can be way above me and still kick me, which is a problem. Let's stick with Donnie, I think. Well, wrong way. Got a little overexcited there. Come on, roll it. There we go. Every time, every time. Ah. Man, just getting destroyed. Should only be a couple hits left. Yeah, I don't know what to do about him. I'm gonna have to watch the world record and see how they handle like the spacing and the timing of the attacks, which turtle they use, because he just destroys me. I don't know why Shredder or Krang is levitating Manhattan. The story doesn't make a lot of sense. Any sense? Any sense. Oh, we want a Leo here. This is fine. There's a few places here where Raph will come in handy. I'm so glad modern technology, though. So they have an adapter where you can use the NES controller on the PC, which is fantastic. Love it. So I can use the real deal. I'm gonna have to get a SNES adapter at some point as well, and a SNES controller, because I don't own a SNES. I never had a SNES as a kid. I went NES, not including portable, like Game Boys and such. I had an NES into Genesis, into PS1, PS2, PS3, and then PC. I did pick up a Dreamcast along the way. My sister had a GameCube. I have a Wii. My sister had a Nintendo 64 as well, so we played like Mario Party and stuff like that. But yeah, I missed some of the classics. I've never played Super Mario World. I mean, I've dabbled in it a little since, but I've never like beaten it or really played it seriously. Or Ocarina of Time. A lot of the big classics I have not gotten a chance to do. But I played most of the NES classics and most of the classics for the consoles I specified. probably played the most PS2 games. PC, Steam games might have overtaken it at some point. Oh, these guys are the worst in the world. Jump over. Bam, got him. Now they're coming down the poles. Let them come. Okay, stop coming. Too many. Too many. Can't handle. No. There we go. Piece of cake. Just how we planned it. Yeah, this game is tough. I didn't have Turtles in Time when I was a kid, but I have played it quite a few times recently. On the remaster on PS3 and just on the emulators and such. Way easier game than this. Like I've beaten Turtles in Time every time I've played it. Whereas this, I've beaten it like twice in my life. Which is interesting because that was an actual arcade game. And this was just designed for NES. So not necessarily designed to munch your quarters. Oh, that was interesting. I like canceled my special or something because it doesn't normally stop when you hit a wall. It's interesting. I'm also curious as to what the auto mode is. I need to look that up. A lot of hilarious animations. And so much slowdown. Mega Man's got nothing on this. Sprite flickering and slowdown. And it draws the screen as you walk, so it's really pushing the NES to its limits. 1992. And you can hit way farther with that than you think you could. You notice my side was nowhere close. All the turtles in this, as far as I can tell, all have the same speed, all have the same range, all have the same normal attack power. It's just their specials that differentiate in, you know, range, attack power. Alright, should be getting close. Let's just try not to die. But I did. I would have died to the boss anyway, so probably the best that happened there. Alright. I think we want Leo on this level. He seems to be the most useful as far as his special goes. And they all sort of line up on that horizontal plane, like so. Yeah, just eats them, grind them, the blender. Now, I've always wondered, like, these broken windows and such, I mean, besides the ones they jump through, which is obvious, but did those exist before this place got lifted in the foot soldiers, or are the foot soldiers, like, you know, wrecking this place? See, Leo has problems with the projectile enemies that try to avoid you. He just can't chase them. Raph, on the other hand, just flies across the screen like red lightning. Yeah, Leo just destroys groups of enemies like this. Get over here. Be a little more conservative with my health, not just run at one the whole time. Like if it's clearly faster to do my special, like when 3 groups like that, definitely. But like when they're jumping out of sewers like this, there's no reason to special, because you gotta wait until they hit the ground anyway. I suppose that's not true, but you know, I just don't think it's worth it there. Probably would have been worth it there, because it would have saved me from getting that hit and kill them both at the same time. Then here it'll be worth it because I should be able to group them up. Yep. As such. And same for this. Although these guys, yeah, these guys will stay a little more distant. So I really want like a Raph here. Even Leo has a little forward momentum. Mike's special does the most, but it's so weird. It's like this somersault thing. And just like, it hits kind of high, so it doesn't have a lot of vertical momentum. It has more horizontal momentum, but it doesn't like take up as much of an area as Leo's, so it's really questionable in its usage, but it is just powerful. Oh, thought I got him. I think we want to stick with Leo. Yeah, then stay in the middle, hit both of these guys. Gotta get them before they start moving away. Just gonna stay here and spin for days. Okay, that was pretty nice. Not bad. You can hit them before they throw, which is what I should have done there, but I got afraid. Lucked out there, have to admit. Ah, why isn't... Okay. Like special is not coming out. I was defeated again. Oh, the pain. Yep. Got a special those guys. Got one hit left. Can we make it to a pizza? I think there's a pizza. Oh, that slowdown. Love it. I don't love it. Get over here. Oh man, scorpion move, that would be amazing. Oh yeah, that special just lasts so long. It's so good. We're gonna go for broke mode. Oh, how did I not hit that top guy? Oh. Okay. Whew. No. I think we want to keep with Leo. No, should have switched to Raph. I don't know what I was thinking. With the emulator, I think there's like a Game Genie or like a ROM hack or something where you can switch turtles using like the select button or something on the fly. It doesn't change their color, but it changes like their special and things like that. That's cheating though. In fact, we might want to take a save point before the boss battle here, just so we can practice him. Oh, just needed Raph. Alright, subway train, foot soldiers, gonna die, come on now. Oh, how'd he survive? Interesting. Alright, come on now, Dig Dug. It's just so funny. It's like, oh, wait, I missed my stop. Yeah, we want Donnie here. Come on. Gotta time it. Time it. Damn it. Alright, Donnie. Gotta be able to hit it every time. Like, I'm not going to get anywhere in this game in the speedrun unless I can get that 100% consistent. Being able to get that special move. This is not going to happen. Unless I get that. Alright, sewer time. Yeah, we definitely want a Raph here. Donnie's going to have a tough time. We have a lot of A lot of horizontal spreads on this. Yeah, you definitely want to get them before they go off screen, because they will come back on. You have to kill them. So waste a lot of time. I'm talking about time. I can't even beat the game. But we're going to get there. We're going to do it. Got about 30 minutes left in this stream. And in case you're just joining us, every weekday, 5 to 6:30 Eastern Time, which is... oh, what? 5 o'clock is 10 o'clock over in the UK, I think. Although I think your guys' daylight saving time is a little staggered from ours, as far as like what day it starts effect. So that time gets off a little bit during some times of the year. Time zones are weird. Like Arizona, one city is different, and I can't think. It might be Phoenix. I don't actually know, but one city in Arizona has a different time zone than all the surrounding Arizona. It's so weird. Yeah. There's actually a place we can stand to just hit those guys. Yeah, we definitely don't want to let them get out, because then they're just impossible to chase down. Oh, I thought we would have got them both. Yeah, either Leo or Raph are the clear winners here. Donnie's just really struggling. Even though it looks like his staff, which I love, is just like a tan bar also. There's no like shading or dithering or anything for it. Even though this attack looks longer than Raph's, they're both the same. Raph's attack extends beyond his visible size to hit. So the only thing different about the turtles are their specials, which is a huge difference. Don't get me wrong. But I think in Turtles 4, they have different movement speeds, they have different like normal attack damages, different specials, different, you know, damage for the specials. So a lot of differences. Not so many here. Extra life, 100,000. That's okay. We wanted Raph anyway. Or Leo. Leo might be better here. Let's go with Raph, though. At least for these guys. Leo might be better as these Mousers are coming out, but if we stand in the right spot, yeah, we should just be able to hit them as they come out. Of course, I let a couple of them through, which is going to throw off my timing. But yeah, the ideal there is to just kill them as they're coming out, although they have a chance to do anything. But yeah, watch closely as I use that throw move with Raph. You'll notice I hit far beyond his size. Not here, though. This is boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hits with Raph. Level's not even done yet, though. That's what kills me about this level. That guy, if you let him go, he gets real tough real fast. That guy's no joke. This music's just great. Should really go through someday, because I think I might not have played them all, but I have played most of the Konami games for the NES that came out in the US. I guess you'd have to include Ultra games in there as well, because Ultra was Konami, just under a different name, to rank those someday. Because there's a lot of really great ones. Their soundtracks are just on par. You can really tell, too. They must have had the same composer for most of their games, because there's a very similar sound for most of them. This soundtrack reminds me a lot of Base Wars, actually, for the NES, which is what I'm going to have that tournament on coming up on Sunday. Nice, got it. If anyone is just joining us, oh, I didn't mean to reset that follower goal. I need to fix that. It's at like 23 out of 50 or something like that. Once we hit that follower goal, we're going to have a bonus stream, and we're going to have a giveaway, which will be pretty sweet. And then the donation goal, I'm trying to save up right now. So I'm playing this on the emulator, and you can't submit runs, and we're a long ways from that. But you can't submit runs on an emulator. You have to play on the actual thing. So in order to be able to record off of my NES, I need a video capture device. So that's what that money is going to go towards. I already own the console. I already own the game. I got controllers for days, so none of that's a problem. But the actual video capture device is something that I need to pick up at some point. And I'd like to be able to get one that allows me to record from NES all the way to PS3. So, you know, NES to HDMI. Although HDMI might not be 100% necessary, because the games I actually plan on playing on my PS3 are older. Right now, I only have PS1 games in mind. Although PS3 might be at some point. But if it is just PS1 games, there's no reason not to just run it off from component anyway, because that's, you know, what it was for PS1. So I might be able to get away with just like a component capture device. But having more flexibility is better, because I might want to do a PS3 game someday. Most of them have come out on Steam, but a few of them, like Catherine, which I haven't played yet, I don't even own yet, which, you know, I really want to play someday. So if it never comes out for PC, then that's kind of my only option. I'm trying to think of what other games that are on PS4 that I can't get on PC that I would really want to play. I've played Journey, I've beaten it, but I really hope that that game comes out on PC someday so more people can experience that, because that is a heck of a game. What other games are there? It's like MLB The Show, which is a fantastic baseball series that would be nice to have on PC. Fortunately, I've been getting my baseball fix from Super Mega Baseball, which is pretty sweet. Been streaming that for the last few days. Probably take a break from it to concentrate on this and whatever wins the Base Wars tournament. Man, I'm just doing terrible right now. Supposed to kill all these guys before they get out. It's just not happening. There's actually a very specific spot, and I just remembered it, that you can stand. As those guys come out, they will bomb you, but they will always miss. It's like somewhere around here, I think. We'll have to do a save state there and practice that. I haven't even been doing any saving and reloading at this point. Just trying to get it so I can get that special 100%. Memorize some of these enemy spawns and such. So there's so much I need to practice. Basically, there's nothing I think I should be focusing on, like any particular sections at this point, because I just need to get the basic mechanics down. Let's go with Leo. Special's a little more powerful, and you know, for parts like this, I think it's a little more useful than Raph's is, especially coming up here. I think it'll be much more useful. Not right there in particular, but here. We want to get these Mausers as they're coming out, not give them a chance to do anything to us. There we go. Once you get the first one, then it's not so bad, but if one of those suckers get away, that part gets way more difficult. Ow. Like, what is it with enemies' fascinations with whips in beat-em-ups? You got like the Double Dragon girls, you got those guys. Like, it seems like a very odd weapon. I mean, it would hurt like the dickens, but you know, other guys got swords. I suppose no one uses guns. Man, yeah, I'm doing way worse on this guy. I wrecked him last time. There, we got it. Should get a pizza now, I think. I hope. Pizza, pizza? Pizza. Ah, no pizza. That's going to be a problem. Music's going to be stuck in my head all day, which is not a bad thing. It's great music. Certainly worse songs to be stuck in your head. That was just sloppy is what that was. I would not call this speedrunning yet. I'm certainly trying to get there. But if you guys are interested in watching speedrunning, PJ Desare, PJ Dice ARE on Twitch has a fantastic stream. Follow him, absolutely. He's hilarious and really good at it. Plays a wide variety of games. And there's so many others, but he's the one that sort of got me into it. And he's the one I would start with. His special outranges those spears, it's great. Boop. Nice! Extra life. 50,000. This is the farthest we made it so far. This is where it ends. Probably. I don't know. This guy's tough. Crocodile. What is his actual name? Leatherface, I think? Yeah. We really want Donnie or Raph here because he has that move back before he shoots. It's tough to juggle him with Leo's special because of that. So if we die, we're going to switch to Donnie. When we die, yeah, we're going to switch to Donnie. Alright, hopefully get him in this corner here. Yeah, that's where we want him. Just wreck him. Come on. Come on. One more hit. Oh, come on. No. Alright, let's go back to Raph. How? I just don't know what to do there. Like, the frame after you hit him with that special, he attacks. So there's a little bit of recovery time before I can do it again. So there's just no way I can avoid it. Either I need to use Raph and start close enough to him that I go past him out of range of that, or I need to like get him in a pattern. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could do it with Donnie or Leo and like be below him a few tiles and do that buffering thing I talked about before and stay safe that way. I'm not sure. That fight's going to take a lot of practice. But hey, we're at the Technodrome, and I think we even got like a couple continues left, right? I think we've only used one so far, and we're about to hit 100,000 to get another life. I have no idea who these robots are. It's just kind of generic Konami enemies, I guess, that they just threw in. Maybe they're from Turtles lore, but I don't remember. I need to watch PJ and Mechawicker's run of this to see how to handle those guys. Because there is a way that you can get them easily. I certainly did not show it off there. I'm getting more consistent on the special, and that was kind of, that is my first goal, is to get consistent with that special, so I can get it whenever I want at whatever height I want, because that is just, you know, the basis of this run, is to be able to get that movement whenever you need it. Keep moving. That's a problem. Oh, I was like 1,000 away from an extra life too. It sucks. Oh no, okay, no continues left. I thought I was doing better than I was. Alright, we got, what, 13 more minutes here? Let's do it again. All day. All day. I wish all day, but I gotta go to work at some point. Up here? Nope, okay. I've already forgotten the spawns. I thought he started in the upper right. So we'll be back at this again tomorrow, Sunday at some point. I'm not sure what time. Check my Twitter. Archmaster7 is what I'm on Twitter as. Same as this. We'll be doing that Base Wars tournament to see what game we go and do next. In addition to this, it'll probably be like 3 days a week this, 2 days a week the other one. It's kind of my general idea, maybe. If I'm not making like as much progress with this though as I want to, I might make it all 5 days a week for a while. I don't want to burn out on it. I don't want to burn you guys out on it, but I do want to take it seriously and try to get, you know, a speed run of this at some point. I should have like a lot more time to stream during Christmas break because I work out of college. I also teach and take classes, so very busy during semesters. And I do all that stuff during the summer too, so that's not a free time for me. But during breaks, like spring break, Christmas break, which is particularly long, that's like 3 weeks almost, have a lot more free time. Although I certainly want to spend a lot of that with my families, which is why I stream so early, so I can do it before work, so after, before my wife and daughter are up. So after, you know, work, I can spend time with them. Nope. Yep, ran right into it. It's alright. It's alright, we definitely want to get deathless on this first stage at some point. In fact, we'd like to end with like 1 HP so we can die at that particular point in the surf level. That's a problem. I don't know if you guys can hear my controller. I swapped out from my computer chair to this, I don't know what you call this kind of chair, but a non-computer chair, just because that computer chair is so loud. I don't know if I can maybe WD-40 it or something, but it just creaks like an old man. I don't know if it comes across on the stream. I don't think it does, but I am like self-conscious about it. It just kind of distracts me. This is honestly more comfortable anyway. It's a little lower than I would like if I was typing, but to play games, like I have the controller on my lap anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see if we can get deathless on Rocksteady. Nope. Can already tell you no, because what is happening? Why is my special not coming out? Because I'm nervous, that's why. Alright. Let's see. Who do we want to be? I think we actually want to be Leo for the next section. If we have the choice. Alright, so we got 1 death. Just got an extra life. I think, did we start with 2 or 3? Maybe we got 2 deaths. That'd be embarrassing. But that's probably what happened. Did I only get 1 or did I get them both? No, I just got 1. Come on. Come on. I love these synchronized swimming foot soldiers. Like, how on earth are they accomplishing this? Like, are they being shot out of cannons in some sort of submarine under the water? Makes no sense whatsoever. Like, why are they surfboarding? Why are we all surfboarding? How are we going this fast while we're surfboarding? Are there like rockets on our surfboards? So many questions, no answers. Yeah, we want to be over here. I don't think they can hit us if we're this lower right here. I think there's like one that can hit us down here. I'll probably time it wrong and get hit by it. Guess there's one foot soldier that can hit us too. Oh, so slow. Moving without Raft Special is just agonizing. Nice, got them all. Oh, I hit the attack button. A little late, I guess. Should be boss now? Boss now. Got one. Missed him. There we go. One hit, one kill. Got 7 minutes left. We'll probably complete this run though, until I die. Or if it gets like 50 minutes past, then I'll just have to stop. Gotta have breakfast and shower and such. All that fun stuff. Alright, who do we want? I think we want to keep with Raph, actually. Ouch. We should be able to stand. Come on! Right here, yeah. We can just leave that guy, don't have to kill him. Don't have to kill these guys either, but it's going to be much more difficult not killing them. These guns, I mean, we do have to kill the foot soldiers. Alright, feeling alright. Like, there's no point really in me timing my runs right now because I can't finish the game yet. But also because even individual levels, I don't know that there's much point. I might consider putting it up there at some point just because I got a lot of screen real estate because the game isn't widescreen. I could probably actually make it a little bigger right now. You know what? Let's pause. Do that. No? Okay, I can't. So I could like smush it over to the left and put the timing stuff on the right. Just to, one, you know, make it seem real, I guess. But also to give people, to let people know, like as soon as they see the stream, what I'm trying to attempt here. That's cool. We want Donnie here anyway. Because otherwise we can't hit him in the corner. We can't hit him while he's grabbing that pipe. Good to know. Wait, maybe I wanted Leo? Last time I wrecked this guy. Maybe I was Leo instead. Interesting. Alright. 0 lives. Haven't used a continue yet. Almost got an extra life. Technically 4 minutes to go, but we'll go a little over this time. I hit attack instead of jump. Getting hungry. Usually I have live cereal, but might have some waffles this morning. Just so slow. Definitely want Raph. Oh, the truck! And the grenades. Okay. I wasn't sure if the grenades hit us themselves, but it looks like only the explosions do. Good to know. See, we're learning. We're learning. And that's what this is about right now. Just learn, learn, learn. Practice, practice, practice. I'm hoping after 12 hours, so what do we do? 90 minutes a day. Well, in any case, I'm hoping after 12 hours I can be able to beat this game consistently. That's kind of the first goal. But it doesn't really matter how long that takes. But the first goal is to be able to beat this consistently, and then to be able to do it as fast as I can. Sub an hour is sort of my first goal after I can beat it consistently. Yep, okay, that's okay. We want, who do we want? Leo? Oh, it's a shame we died right there. We had a pizza waiting for us. Oh. It's a shame I missed those. That wasted a lot of time. Come on. Die! Man. That guy should be a boss. He's got the moves. Tornado spin! Thought I was low enough for him. Alright, we got guys rolling on balls, which, why? Like, just throw them at us and then follow behind them if you're gonna use those. A lot of ridiculous enemies in this game. These guys are not ridiculous though, these guys are scary as fuck. They will just zone you out all day. Alright. Bebop time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope. This missed the input. Now we're doomed. Yep. Doom, 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 doom. Raph, I think. Alright. We'll probably do this level, and then that'll probably be it for today. Let's see, where did we get? We got to the Technodrome, right? That's where we died. Hey, he should be, alright? I am not using his teachings effectively. I am disappointing him in a very real way. Welcome, Dream Team, to the chat. Maggie's happy to see you. Hey, if you're not doing anything Sunday, you should come over for that Base Wars tournament. Let me know if you have some free time, because that's going to be hilarious. Lily looked great in the Indiana Jones hat, by the way. I'll have Maggie make her a leather whip. I think she can do that. Yep, she gave me thumbs up. Gotta get her scar on her chin so she can really pull off the cosplay. Alright. Slash. Let's see how many times we die. Ugh. Oh no. Problem with the Yoda outfit though is that it has a built-in like time limit, because she's only going to get taller. Ah, missed it. Should be the last hit, I think. If we can hit him. There we go. If we can hit him. Yeah. Yoda has a time limit. Indiana Jones is forever. And hey, she could be Indiana Jones and you can be Sean Connery. What is Sean Connery's name in that movie anyway? Henry Jones. That's right. I'm not up on my Indiana Jones lore. I really need to play the LucasArts adventure game, Indiana Jones and the Search for Atlantis, I think, at some point. Alright, one. Nope. Nope. Leo is Fate of Atlantis, that's right. Have you played that? Just like the frame after I hit him just goes at that, which is why I think Leo's the best, because his attacks just last for so long, but I hit him twice with it. It's tough. Nice. So you must have, it's on DOS, right? Yeah, I need to play that at some point, definitely. Maybe I should add that to the Base Wars tournament. I said one more level, but we gotta keep going. Feeling strong. Okay, not feeling so strong. The blender proving ineffective. Alright, should be effective here though. Should be able to hit them all. Ah, too low. I don't know if the purple foot soldiers get more health as the level goes on, but that throw move should kill them. Don't know how I missed him. Music's so good. Yeah, his special just lasts so long. Oh, missed. Alright, who do I want? I actually think I want Raph through this section because it's all horizontal. So as they come out, I can line them up and knock them down. That's the idea anyway. Best LucasArts point-and-click adventure game for me is probably still Curse of Monkey Island. They should really do a, I was gonna say an HD remake of that game, but they could just re-release it. It still looks great. Nope. Get it out. That sound, that like NES tapping sound when I do the special is just such a great sound. You can probably hear it on the stream because I can hear it through my headphones. So just sort of rhythmic cadence. It's great. first I was worried about this NES adapter because I couldn't get any of the inputs to read. Well, I could get some of them to read, but not all of them. But turns out that was just the controller. A little too much use. Couldn't get the select start buttons or A button to work. Alright, who do I want? Let's see, who's coming up next? I think we stick with Raph at this point. We're still dealing with some horizontal spawns, and we want a lot of movement for... I call him Dig Dug, but I don't know... You probably know, Dream Team. What's the name of the mole creature in the hard hat with the pickaxe in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I call him Dig Dug, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. Nope. Can't throw them. You'll see him here in a second. He's at the end of this level. But he's like a mole creature. I know after him is Leatherface. The crocodile dude. Alligator or whatever. Toka and Raza are in this game too. So this came out... When did the second movie come out? Because this came out in 92, so it must have been before that, but I think it was still 90s. I think the first Turtle movie was like 89 or something. Ah, no! Yeah, 90 makes sense. Sounds about right. I'm sure they did it for technical limitations and not as a reference to the comic, but it's interesting that all the turtles have the same bandana color on the bottom of the screen and the logo. It's also interesting that they put the logo there. Like, they couldn't find a more useful thing to put down there, I guess. It's interesting. I'm fairly certain, because this game chugs so hard anyway, that they needed to not use up the entire screen, so they needed like the background to stop like 75% of the way through or whatever that is. So there's black there. Because I'm sure the game was just a mess if the background would be a mess if the background extended all the way. So it's an interesting way of handling it. Very clever. So see, this is the only NES game I can think of that doesn't use that has sort of that black frame around it. I'm not sure if it's just the emulator either, but there seems to be a little frame around the left of it too. I'm not sure if that's in the actual game or not. Yeah, they don't want you to figure out what game you're playing. Doesn't say Manhattan Project though. This could be any Turtles game. They're also happy too. They should like... It should be like Doom Guy. Every time you get hit, they should wince or something. Ah! These guys we can toss and be safe. Alright. Group them up, group them up. Nope, missed all of them. Just missed everything. Oh! That's a real shame. We're going to need all the lives we can get to beat Dig Dug, because he's a beast. He's a beast. Bloop. So you're going to start speedrunning Super Ghosts and Goblins, Adam? Super Ghouls and Ghosts? I want to see it. No, get back here. Those guys are just bastards. Just toss, step back, toss, step back. It's like, these guys really know their place in the Foot Soldier organization. Like, these guys just get nothing. You got your whip guys, and then you got your spear throwing guys that are clearly like top tier. killed that guy. Takes too long to wait. We ain't got time for that. Okay, go right, go right, go right. Group them up, and bam! Only 2 of them. No reason not to go for broke at this point. Of course, it would be helpful if I actually aimed. But yeah, we're at 1 hit point, so no reason not to spam. Oh, nope, missed. No, so afraid. Okay. So tense. Because you're at like 1 health for most of this game. Just because you're spamming special so much. Oh, that would have been real embarrassing. These are fixed. There's no randomness to this. It's the same every time. I hit jump. I swear I did. I blame inputs on that one. Who do we want? Do we still want Raph? Maybe. I can't remember. Always be spinning. That's right. Psycho Crusher all day. I think I hear my baby girl stomping around up there. No reason to use it there. They weren't grouped up enough. Quicker to kill them that way. These guys, though, take so many hits. Just knock you away. Just denied. Oh, come on. This is why Wrath Special is so good. You can chase these projectile guys that just kite you hard. Evelyn, we're downstairs. Alright, this will probably be, as soon as I die here, that'll be it for the day. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 a.m. Oh, that's a real shame. That's what that is. Let's try and save our health for Dig Dug, so we can see him. Come on. Come on, jump. Hi. Good morning. How are you? Okay, I was gonna say, what's the problem here? There he is. There's Dig Dug. What's that on his hat? On his beanie? Oh no, never mind. He's just holding his pickaxe. I thought he had like a propeller or something. It'd be hilarious. Oh man, we're not gonna beat him, are we? Yeah. 0 lives. Got no chance. Vince McMahon theme music, no chance. Nope, that's it. That's it. Still, I feel like we got better as that went on. We'll get even better tomorrow. Maybe one day we'll actually beat this game. But today is not that day. At least this morning is not that morning. So, yeah, sad face. What can you do? Gotta get ready for work. So I actually do go to work sometimes, Adam. Sometimes. So thanks so much for joining me. I had a good time. We have not seen the last of Turtles 3. It has not beaten me yet. Yes, I'm finishing up. I know. So thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me know what you're doing Sunday. Dream Team. Give me a text sometime. And I will see you guys around. I know.